Okay, this video brought to you by the this video brought to you by the if you like great sim game and you love those good sim game, fun hops and all that, make sure to visit Stina Sprout. She's a terrific video on YouTube. And also, if you're in London, Ontario, and you're tired and falling asleep behind the wheel, you don't want to risk the accident, check yourself into Connell Lodge on York Boulevard, York and Adelaide. They got fine rooms for rent, and just say, Siri and STU sent you there, and say that I sent you there, and they treat you with a smile, and be more than happy to rent your room. Remember, next door is a strip club. I don't mind that, too. But you know what? Connell Lodge, we've got a great room to a great price. So highly recommend this video brought to you by these two wonderful sponsors. Okay, on to the video here about transitioning what lgbtq is and how it happens. Okay, now I'm gonna distribute more of a high school lecture, more of a university lecture in one way, to a high school lecture in one way. Well, there are people out there who make the decision to go to being a woman, and there's some people who are not in the wrong body. I thought that way young, and that, well, what I'm going to explain in this lecture is A, what does it take to be, what the criteria be in LGBTQ to transition to woman. B, you have to want to do it. That's the main thing. And if you feel like that inside and you feel depressed, you feel like everything is going not your way, and you feel like, it's only a dream thing, all that, and you feel like blah, and you're getting boy crazy and all time of life, what's happened, and then look at and wonder why you're boy crazy. All that because you're LGBTQ. That's a criteria that fits it right there. Number two, that what in the criteria LGBTQ this, that it's like, should I take hormones or not? If you decide to take the hormone, once you start taking the hormone, there's no turning back for you. You will grow breasts. You will develop female characteristics. Your behavior will change. And anything else. And that hormone will lead you to another final stage of LGBTQ. This stage is called the bottom surgery. And the bottom surgery will give you a vagina if you really want it. Now, the turn is, are you ready for it? No. Me, I'm ready for this. It's a very, very huge change in my life. And that's one thing. But I'm saying those people, they're just starting or decide to. And what is the best age to really start hormones? Well, today, when newborns come into the world, the doctors sort of do a quantum test. And the parent can decide at that point. More parents will bring their kids up today gender neutral because they do not give them a gender marker. They haven't picked the gender marker around 7 years old. They picked the gender marker at that time, which would be easier than to pick it than to assign it at birth, which would be a lot easier because they could pick the female gender marker. The parent will make sure the LT parent will put them on hormones at proper age. The age you really gonna start hormones at, not at 7 years old, not at 4 years old, not at going to birth. You start home, the best age is when you have to go on puberty blocker. About age 8, you put on puberty blockers. But what a normal for a parent would do that. If I want a kid to be a woman for the rest of their life, I'll put them on puberty blockers permanently. And then you wear lilies, then you start to grow the boobs. Then you're gonna get them. Then when it gets to about before you hit 13, you put them on the estrogen, the hormones. You start them on that. That dosage will actually make breasts on her like you not believe it. And by the time you're 18, I guess, by the time you hit about 13, 14, they're pretty much developed women. They pretty much be acting like it, they feel like it, and all that. And then you're gonna have to then they go into the room. Then they end up on the operating table having bottom surgery done for vagina. Then they have the beautiful vagina. They heal a little quicker because you're very young at that age. By the time you're 20 years old, you'll have your vagina. And then you'll be like a beautiful lady, and you know what? It's a done deal. Once it's done, it's done. There's no turning back. Once I lose my male part below, it's a done deal. There's no turning back for me. But you know what? It's a good thing in one way. But if you're not lgbtq and it has been forced on you, in some cases it have been forced on people under witness protection, yes. So many people have that done. They don't want to have it done, but have done on witness protection. I'm going to explain to you what happens there. In witness protection program, if that's the United States, they will turn around. It will be a teenage 15-year-old kid, happy-go-lucky teen, to testify against somebody organized crime. You were 12, 13, testify organized crime, vice versa. You're taken by that and put in witness protection almost sometime immediately after court case. Why? And sometimes they'll fake your own death too. And how they do that is they will get a person in the doing on death row inmate, and they'll turn around and they'll do plastic surgery and make them look exactly like you. You look like you, and you're gonna try to make them look like that young kid by cosmetic surgery and take out all the hair, so they look like that. And then what? Then let them loose. Of course, the mob will gun them down dead. Of course, the organized gangsters want to kill him. They will shoot him dead. Once he saw it dead out by the mob, the police come, do all the report, they'll take away. Of course, the real woman, of course, he'd be identified as that young kid, had that young kid's ID. While that young kid being identified, him, get buried to him, guess what? What happens after that? Can I get the real person? That time, real person undergoing bottom surgery, breast undergo complete feminization. He gets very quick rush through it. He comes out of surgery looking totally female. He has a voice like a woman. He acts like a woman, has hips and butt and everything. And what they do, they put him into a family with a bunch of girls. Put him with a couple of girls. So a teenage boy in a new family. She lives her life as that lady, grows up, marries a nice man, everything else, and takes home the rest of life. So that is something that I'm going to tell you there. That one thing done it called forcing. Sometimes some of these people in forcing like that, they don't like it. When that happens, it is a different story for them. Because forcing means that person had been turned into a woman. He didn't want it. Sometimes they don't adapt to it too well. And that can happen too. But sometimes they got no choice but adapt to it. And sometimes it's been even found in psychiatry trade. In psychiatry, they find that aggressive males, when given estrogen or prolactin, especially a pedophile, that person get very calm from the lactose. And a matter of fact, actually, women don't want to do a pedophilia anymore. So there's something there, I can tell you. So honestly, transgender is not a thing you want to do. It's up to you. You can do it, but it's a long journey, and it can be hard. And you gotta watch out. When you're transgender, you got guys who will look at you and they'll laugh at you, and they'll say all derogatory things, negative, very, very negative stuff. They'll say, look at a man dressed like a woman. Or you get a very bad security guard in some cases. That's you can't go in a man's room. You can't go in a lady room because of a man. And try to go in a man's room. No, you can't in a man's room because of a lady. That's one thing. That happened to me in Hamilton. Hamilton is somewhat racist among transgender people. And still is. Because I'm going to tell you, in Hamilton, Ontario, you have people in the city who are very racist towards trans people. They still is racist under table, but it gotten better. Well, there was a nasty rule in this city, I can tell you this right now. A transgender female cannot use the lady room, and that's also including out of the code. So, if it got to a point where I was getting frustrated, every time I do labor, I had to play dodge the security guard game. Dodge the security guard game. And then I turned around, and one day I got and there was the one lady who'd just been released from jail, because what she did was, one trans woman I know had been released, and they're not too pleased about it. What happened was, turned around, and he went to use this was before I took the city court. Went to use the bathroom at a bus terminal downtown Hamilton. It means it's city bus terminal downtown. The security guard said, "You gotta use manual." He turned around and literally just gave the security guard, told the security guard where to go attitude, and literally just pushed them out, physically pushed them. Went into the ladies' room, and what they do, the security guard calls the Hamilton police. They come in that ladies' room, and they literally picked him up, and they slammed his face down against the wall, and they arrested him and took him away, charged him beating the security guard. He went to court, and he pleaded not guilty on the grounds of racism. The judge turned around and gave him 4 months in jail to think about anyways. And then when I took a city to court, I didn't do that. I had the same thing at me. I took a city to court, and I told the city, and I won that case. I can't tell you details of it. It's still classified. I know. And, I won that case. And I managed to change the rule because the now city said transgender people are nectarized as women in the city, not a man with boobs. Man in a dress, basically. So that I actually had to say a very bad policy in Hamilton that was done for dated etiquette. Now I changed it. And a lot of trans people, trans community are very proud of me. Matter of fact, if I walk in City Hall, they all know me. They know me very well, because I can sit there. I can go to City Hall and say, "Hey, you know something? This is not right." And it gets done. Like I can stay here in Hamilton and say, "Go to City Hall and this get done." This happens. Well, anyways, I'm gonna say this too. And not only that, it opened doors out of code. There was another lady in Hamilton I know of, trans, that ran into the same issue here in Hamilton, and she got so fed up with this issue in Hamilton, packed her bags one day, and moved to London, Ontario because of that. Packed her bag, moved to London, Ontario, and you know what happened was? That's it, not coming back to Hamilton. And I can't mention her name because she's not here. And there was another trans woman in Hamilton, and this person was visiting another transgender female in Hamilton. She ended up, moving to Toronto because of ignorance of the city. And I can't afford to do it. Toronto, very expensive city. And Hamilton is a very expensive city too, because you get all the $1 million condominium being built in downtown Hamilton. What they're doing is they're building condominium. They're going to build them up, and then they're going to squeeze out the low-income people that squeezed out of the downtown. So when that happens, what did happen? Well, it pushes them into other areas, and as they build more luxury condos, they push it again. So what is going to happen is, these people are pushed into income areas they don't want. They're pretty bad. And I don't know what's going to happen. So they push these people around, and when they start pushing homeless people, they push back. They push back hard. It's called street justice. And I can see that coming with urban core downtown Hamilton. When they close that down this end of this month, you know what? Those homeless people are going to be so sleeping in urban core. They'll be sleeping there. And you know what's going to happen? The income to the developer for condominiums to knock it down. They're going to see you guys sleeping. They're going to turn around and tell them move. And they turn around. This is our turf. We not freaking moving. And they're going to call the cops. See, cops don't like you coming there. They're afraid to. They won't go near. So what they'll do? Well, sit down, please. They'll go. What they won't get a house free. They'll go get a hold of. They'll make up another. What they do? They'll bring their own company called Risk Security. What they do? They walk in there and they literally they'll grab them and toss them out on the street one by one. They're gonna fight back and they're gonna pound this crap out of this developer. They're gonna fight back and they're gonna make it very uncomfortable for him to do any work. This developer gonna turn around and they're gonna be uncomfortable. They're gonna turn around and they're gonna be in jail and they're gonna harass them with phone calls now. I've been hearing this. A lot of street people tell me that they are gonna harass that developer hard and they're gonna make sure that they're not gonna take away their place to sleep. That's something else. And he's gonna be caught. The developer can be caught in the middle of a gang war, and I can see it coming. The developer caught in the middle of a homeless street war. That is not gonna be fun for him or anybody developing downtown. You know what? I see it coming now. That is a very dangerous thing because there's some transgender people out in the streets of Hamilton too, out no home, homeless. Actually, then think of putting the LRT in. Look at all the people homeless and that. Boom. Hamilton's very racist. It comes down to racism. Hamilton's very racist. Even a football game knows racism there. Well, anyways, I'm gonna turn around and guess what? So I'm gonna turn around here and say good night here, or good morning, what time of day it is, and I'm gonna sign off here. And so, if you want to listen to great videos on YouTube, make sure to visit Tina Sprague's, or visit the Econo Lodge in Walton Road visit Econo Lodge in York Street. Look at it. They'd be more than happy to rent you. Macy Video Hotel Room Review Suite. They'd be happy to rent a room from you. Okay, vlog is now over.